I did, I think, 2 or 3 key things to remind the people of is that manufacturing is changing now and that there is a big value at stake which the players need to adapt to. They need to do it now, including things like secure their environment, make it mobile, reducing downtimes by really automate their environment. Energy tracking is a key thing, and these were the topics I addressed in my pitch. So Cisco's strategy is really keeping the notion of IoE, Internet of Everything, because it's not only about the things, it's producing data, it's about processes, and it's about people, which is very important. So these 4 cornerstones make up IoE, and we build all our use cases around that, right? To make it really something tangible and digestible for the people to get, right? Okay, let me do it in the following way. We believe that there are markets who has a big value and a big adoption rate. They should have a big adoption rate to IoT, but they don't do it in the speed they should do it in our view, like manufacturing, where the biggest value at stake is on the table, where there will be a lot of shake-up in the future, but it's not really happening, at least not in the key countries where we would expect it, like Germany. It's happening at the moment stronger in the UKI, it's happening in the Netherlands and in other countries, so I want to understand why that is. So that is something which is really of interest for us. We see a lot of things happening in retail, we see a lot of things happening in health. Yes, wearables are a very important thing. And in terms of size, it's definitely the utility space, which is really big. And we would see a lot of activities over the next 5 years towards 2020, towards smart grid. Smart grid is not dead, it's happening now, right? We believe that. And so these are the key verticals which we see happening at the moment. So I'm not talking about a specific use case, but I talk about what I also addressed in my keynote. It's about how the customers or how the people are really working together between IT and OT decision makers, line of business decision makers and IT. And I see a big difference where this is going to, in the companies where it's happening, IoT is flowing and it's really happening. Where it's not happening, you have a lot of difficulties, right? IT needs to sit at the same table as the line of business decision makers. As long as you don't do that, you will delay the adoption of IoT, right? Because IT has a clue about security, mobility, and other things, and they should really be part of the decision process in the manufacturing floors and wherever, right? So I really like the IoT World Forum 2014. I've been here last year, and I see that it is really evolving. I like not only that the number of people is increasing, but it is also the diversity, right? So we checked it this morning. There are vertical representations, industrial specialists, and a lot of service providers, which is important because they are really bringing it into the market. And we have suppliers, right? So it's really and universities and research. So it's really a good mix, and that makes a difference, right?